All right, so I wanted the second part to be short and be about the vampire thing, but we're just gonna, I didn't get really wrap up what I was saying. So anyways, I think we've said enough. You know what I'm trying to say about Latin people. You know what typically, what we're proud of and things like that. I shouldn't even have to say it because if it's something that all Latin people are proud of, people will know about it. But I gave you my thing and I talked about it. Now we'll do a short second part. I want to talk about the vampire thing. First of all, look at this. Real vampire teeth, and it actually sits in. Look at that. They're designed like, first of all, they're not all natural, eh? All natural, and they actually sit in. So when the jaws move and the jaw aligns, they actually sit in each other perfectly. Both sides, both sides of them. Okay, they actually fit perfectly, and they're actual vampire teeth. Okay, they're actual vampire teeth. But like I said, man, I mean, that was more than now. I'll be honest with you. I didn't really used to think about it that much. I knew I had vampire teeth, but I didn't really think. And then then I started hearing stories, and then I started finding out. Okay, I got some kind of forefathers because it was brought to my attention from somebody else that you do realize, dude, that that you were supposed to be really. Anyways, I don't want to get into that, but people will tell me. I've had people tell me, you got vampire teeth, and one person actually pointed out, said, I'm pretty sure you got like forefathers, from the Latin lands that have vampire teeth as well. So that's something that I was told, and then I was like, oh shit, and I got the vampire teeth. Holy, you know what I mean? But I've had that all my life ever since I was a kid, and my favorite dress up for Halloween has always been vampire teeth. I stopped doing it when I got older. When I got older, I started going to. I like going to nightclubs. I did it for about 2 years, just for like 2 years. When I was 19, I went to, and I was 19. I went to a Halloween party again because I enjoyed it so much. I wanted to go to Halloween again. But I used to not dress up for Halloween. When I was 19, 20, I didn't dress up for Halloween. I used to just wear like a baseball cap or something. I didn't dress up for Halloween. But when I was a kid, my favorite thing was glow in the dark fangs. I would always get glow in the dark fangs. And that way people couldn't even tell that I had vampire teeth under them. So they thought I was playing vampire rather than being a vampire. But the teeth give it off, the Latin hair gives it off, you know what I mean? The features give it off. So for people who are new to the channel, I posted an actual portrait of Vlad the Impaler, who was a real historically known vampire, a nobility from Romania, Transylvania. The man that inspired all the folklore, Bram Stoker's original Dracula, 1898, was based on him 100%. Okay, it's no secret, it's no hiding it. History quite obviously remembers and knows. History quite obviously and remembers and knows Vlad the Impaler. They made 100 realistic movies on him, and the movie always says based on a true story in the beginning. Okay, the portrait of him, he looks exactly like me. His hair is thick like this. Now his hair looks black. That could just be because he was indoors when they did it, and there wasn't that much light coming around. I don't think his hair was black though. In the portrait it's black, but my hair looks black here. But my hair is not black. You know what I mean? So I think he had hair. At least I wouldn't even say dark brown, like a lighter shade of brown. Definitely at least. But you see his hair is thick too. The Latin hair is thick. The eyes, you know what I mean? I'm looking at my eyes like, doesn't look like anything, dude. And people used to always assume that maybe I was just mixed, and that's why my eyes were like that. Like Vlad has the same eyes. Obviously he did not show his teeth in that portrait. His mouth is closed in that portrait, so you cannot see his teeth. So we can't say that he had actual vampire teeth. But wouldn't that have been amazing? That I could line it up with him and be like, here's my long lost brother. Here's my long lost brother. You know what I mean? But it looks exactly like me. I've showed it to people. I show people my teeth and the picture. They always go, and I go, check the teeth. Let me know if you think they're fake, man. Do your own test. Like, no, we know it's real. We know it's real. Okay, what about the picture? People are like, whoa, and I showed it to so many. I always show people. When I start talking to people, and this gets into the conversation, this is a big thing. I've got people who just ask me about my hair. I've had girls just come up to me and say your hair is really cool or something like that. You know what I mean? And it's, look, anyway, we don't need to get into that. But where was I going with this? So I've shown many. It starts up as a conversation. I show people. I go. Look at the portrait, and they look at it. and They always go, "Whoa, that looks like your brother, man! Holy shit, you look exactly like him." And it's not like I intentionally did that. I found his portrait, and I was like, "Holy shit," But I don't. And then I started showing people like, "Whoa," you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. When you start becoming aware of yourself, you start becoming aware of so many things that I was never aware of things. People, I would always let people make me aware. Oh, well, go ahead. What do you think? What do you think? What I mean? That's the type of person I was. Being actually aware is like, knowing yourself. Like people think that you should know yourself. I'm the man today that everybody thought that I should have been. I'm the man today that everybody thought that one day I would be. Even the people that hated me feared that I would turn into this man. You know what I mean? And I'm that man today that I was supposed to be all my life. And then nothing could make me more proud. And like I said, vampire pride is a real thing too, because vampirical dynasties were nobilities, and we have official proof because Vlad the Impaler, who did actually drink blood, and he did a lot of gruesome things. He liked blood and he liked drinking blood, but he was actually a nobility. He was a Romanian prince. He was so specially selected by the Pope to be a Christian knight, to be part of a secret order of Christian knights, right? The Pope chose him. The Pope is from the Vatican. Sorry to tell you, Vatican is not part of Italy. Vatican is its own separate, totally individual territory. And guess what their official language is? Because in Italy the official language is Italian. Guess what the official language of the Vatican is? The home of the Catholic Church and the biggest religious figure in Christianity and Catholicism. Their official language is Latin. Their number one official language in the Vatican is Latin. Every priest, even your youngest priest, every priest has to be fluent in Latin. Not a little bit good in it. Every priest has to be fluent in Latin in the Vatican. Okay, so he was specially selected by the Pope. Okay, in Romania. Okay, the Pope is Latin. You see what I'm saying here? All the way to Spain, because I'm sure there were Christian knights in Spain as well, selected by the Pope. I wouldn't be surprised. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if some of them had children that had become conquistadors. Okay, so this has been really amazing. I'm sure that Latin and Latino people would love this video. I'm sure that anyone who's into vampire folklore would love this video. I'm sure that, even new people, even people just casually watching, or my subscribers would love this video. So this is a 2-part video. I'm going to post it up. And once I post it up, watch it and enjoy it. Okay? If you don't have to enjoy it, but try to learn something from it, or try to learn something about me. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Keep supporting the channel. Keep supporting, individual YouTube channels and people bringing you unconventional content. Now I'm done, and that's it.